Hey, Los Angeles Lakers fans. We're back with an exclusive video for you. First, log in to subscribe to the channel's latest updates and like the video. This is essential for you to be informed daily about Lakers news, without any further noise. The Los Angeles Lakers attempted to trade for Charlotte Hornets center Mark Williams, but the deal fell through due to a failed physical. Meanwhile, Luka Doncic remains a threat in the lob game. His arrival in LA has been delayed, but it's never too late. The Lakers front office is determined to accommodate Doncic's wishes soon. But for now, fans will have to wait until June 30th, when NBA free agency officially begins. After that date, teams will be able to negotiate again. The Lakers are looking for a center, and one of the names that has been talked about the most is Brooklyn Nets player Nick Claxton. As soon as the market opens, he will be on the Lakers' radar as one of their priorities. Claxton could be the perfect fit for Los Angeles, and this possibility has already generated a lot of speculation. As with any NBA deal, there are complexities to consider. According to Forbes' Evan Sidery, Miles Turner and Nick Claxton are two of the Lakers' top targets for the center position this offseason. The potential acquisition of Turner via sign-and-trade has generated a lot of buzz, but the process is not straightforward. Turner will be a free agent this summer, and the Lakers' financial flexibility could be a challenge given the team's salary cap. That could force the team to look for other options. Claxton's situation is completely different. He has a $97 million contract with the Brooklyn Nets, a team that appears to be in the midst of a rebuilding process. The Nets have already expressed a willingness to trade Claxton, which could make it easier for the Lakers to get a deal. The trade could come together sooner than expected, especially if the Nets continue their restructuring. Claxton, just 25, has a lot of potential. His career numbers, averaging 10.3 points, 7.8 rebounds and 1.7 blocks per game, demonstrate his value. If the Lakers are going to build a team around Luka Doncic, Claxton could be a key piece for the team's future, offering defensive strength and offensive versatility. The big question now is, how quickly will the Lakers act on this opportunity? The front office is certainly already working behind the scenes to make this move possible. Defense and rim protection are top priorities for the Lakers, especially with the uncertainty surrounding Anthony Davis. Additionally, Claxton's presence would help maximize Doncic's potential. Now, fans are left to wait and wonder whether the Lakers will make a big move or if another team will come along with a better offer. The NBA offseason promises to be hectic, and the Lakers' search for a center will be one of the main stories to follow. Before we continue, we ask that you like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Speaking of big moves, the Boston Celtics could be on the verge of a shocking move to the West Coast. The Lakers are reportedly interested in bolstering their roster with a bold addition, three-time All-Star Jaylen Brown. This could be one of the most audacious pursuits in recent NBA history. Brown is coming off an MVP performance in the finals and recently signed a record-breaking $304 million contract extension. The Lakers' interest in this move represents a direct challenge to the balance of power in the league. Although Brown is under contract with the Celtics, sources indicate that the Lakers will look for every possibility to lure the star to Los Angeles. The franchise has long been searching for a dynamic wing who can play alongside LeBron James and Anthony Davis. The combination of scoring, defensive versatility and playoff experience makes Brown an ideal target for the Lakers. There's speculation that the Lakers could offer a package involving multiple assets, including rotation players and future draft picks, to convince Boston to trade. However, the Celtics may not be willing to part with Brown easily, especially after his leadership in the team's recent title run. The final decision may depend on Brown himself. If he shows interest in changing teams, the chances of a deal increasing significantly. However, that possibility is still uncertain. For the Lakers, the need to act quickly could not be greater. With LeBron James entering the final stretch of his career and the championship window closing, acquiring a superstar like Brown could define the team's future for years to come. The Lakers' front office has been aggressive in past negotiations, and Brown's arrival would immediately transform the franchise into one of the most feared in the NBA. But the big question remains, are the Lakers really ready to take this big step? Jaylen Brown isn't just an all-star, he's an elite competitor who's a perfect fit for the Lakers' dynamic system. His combination of athleticism, offensive efficiency, and high-level defense make him one of the most complete players in the league. Standing at 6 feet 4 inches with an impressive wingspan, Brown has become an elite defender capable of covering multiple positions. His ability to attack the basket, hit shots from the perimeter, and take on the toughest defensive assignments makes him a difference for any team with championship aspirations. Those traits make him a perfect target for the Lakers and their new coach, J.J. Redick. A superb shooter and a deep connoisseur of modern basketball, Redick sees Brown as a key player in transforming the Lakers into a powerhouse again. Brown's fit alongside LeBron James and Anthony Davis would create one of the most dangerous trios in the NBA, significantly increasing the Lakers' chances of winning more titles. Boston, on the other hand, remains hesitant about trading its star player. But the fact that the Lakers are pursuing Brown suggests the franchise believes he is the missing piece to a championship. If J.J. Redick can pull off this trade, the Lakers could have one of the most electrifying rosters in the league, with Jaylen Brown at the center of their next great dynasty. With the offseason underway, all eyes will be on Boston and Los Angeles. Can the Lakers pull off this bold move? If the Lakers can actually land Jaylen Brown, the team's dynamic will change drastically. Not only would Brown add offensive power and elite defense, but he would also ease the load on LeBron James and Anthony Davis, allowing both to preserve their energy throughout the season. Additionally, this move would put the Lakers back at the top of the NBA championship conversation. Adding a star like Brown would bolster the team's depth and create a stronger identity on both offense and defense. Of course, any trade of that caliber would require sacrifices. The Lakers would likely have to give up promising young players like Austin Reaves or Hachimura, as well as valuable draft picks. The price tag could be high, but the reward could also be huge. Another important question is how this deal would impact the relationship between LeBron James and the Lakers front office. LeBron is known to always push the team for reinforcements that will increase its chances of winning another title before his retirement. If the front office hesitates or fails to bring in a third star, it could reignite speculation about a possible departure from the team in the coming years. However, if the trade for Brown does not materialize, the Lakers still have other options on the market. In addition to Nick Claxton and Miles Turner, names like DeMar DeRozan, Jeremy Grant, and even Donovan Mitchell could emerge as viable targets. The important thing is that the Los Angeles front office is willing to act aggressively to improve the roster and maximize LeBron's remaining time in the NBA. As the offseason progresses, Lakers fans are eagerly awaiting any moves from the front office. If the team can add a key piece like Jaylen Brown or another impact player, next season could be one of the most exciting in recent years. And you, Lakers fan, what do you think of this possible move? Is Jaylen Brown the missing piece for the Lakers to get back to the top? Leave your opinion in the comments and keep following our updates to stay up to date with all the team's news. As the rumors continue to heat up, the big question is, are the Lakers willing to risk it all to form a new super team? With LeBron James entering the final stretch of his career and Anthony Davis needing a stronger roster around him, the pressure on the front office is greater than ever. If the Jaylen Brown trade doesn't happen, the Lakers will need to act quickly to avoid missing out on valuable opportunities in the trade market. Competition will be fierce, with several teams looking to sign high-profile signings. The Miami Heat, for example, are always on the lookout for disgruntled stars, and the Boston Celtics themselves may prefer to trade Brown to an Eastern Conference team to avoid strengthening him in the same conference. Additionally, the Lakers need to ensure that any move doesn't jeopardize the future of the franchise. Giving away too many draft picks could be a problem in the long run, especially if LeBron James decides to retire or leave the team in a year or two. As such, the front office will need to balance the pursuit of a third star with retaining young players who can sustain the team in the future. Another key consideration in this negotiation is Jaylen Brown's reaction. He has expressed some frustrations in Boston in the past, especially regarding his role on the team and the way he has been treated by the franchise. If Brown truly wants a fresh start, the Lakers could be an attractive destination, offering a large market, a winning culture, and the chance to play alongside LeBron and AD. As the offseason progresses, the eyes of the basketball world remain on the Lakers. Can the franchise make a big move and bolster their roster for another title run? Or will they end up waiting and betting on a roster similar to last season's? Regardless of what happens, one thing is certain: next season will be decisive for the team's future. If the Lakers can make the right move, they could be on their way to another championship. Otherwise, they risk wasting LeBron James' final years without adding another trophy to the franchise's collection. Stay tuned for more updates on the Lakers and be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Jaylen Brown will be the next big star to don the purple and gold? Or do you think the team should look elsewhere? If you want me to continue or go deeper into any point, just let me know. Rocket basketball. While discussions about the potential arrival of Jaylen Brown continue, another factor that could influence the decision is the impact on the Lakers' locker room. Chemistry between players is essential for a team seeking a title, and adding a star like Brown would require an adjustment in playing style. Would LeBron James and Anthony Davis be willing to share the ball more to integrate Brown effectively? Then there's the financial issue. Brown's contract, which is worth more than $34 million per season, would require the Lakers to make adjustments to their payroll. That could result in the departure of key supporting players like D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reaves, or even Jared Vanderbilt. The front office would need to decide whether trading Brown would actually move the team closer to a championship or weaken its depth. Another interesting point is the role of head coach JJ Redick in this potential move. As the new Lakers coach, Redick will have to find ways to maximize Brown's talent if he joins the team. His playing philosophy could be a determining factor in the success of this new formation. If Redick can create an offensive system that takes advantage of Brown's skills without compromising the team's current dynamic, the Lakers could become one of the most dangerous teams in the league. Meanwhile, the Lakers' rivals are also making moves. The Phoenix Suns, for example, continue to strengthen their roster around Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal. The Denver Nuggets, the current NBA champion, maintain a solid core and remain one of the favorites for the title. The Golden State Warriors, despite facing challenges, can never be ruled out of the championship race. With so many variables at play, the Lakers need to act smartly and quickly. The window of opportunity to win another title with LeBron James is closing, and any mistakes this offseason could cost them dearly. If they can pull off a trade for Jaylen Brown or another impact player, they could have one of the strongest teams in the league. If not, they risk falling behind in an increasingly competitive Western Conference. Now, fans can only wait anxiously to see what the front office will do next. Will the Lakers make the big move in the market? Or will they take a more conservative approach? Regardless of what happens, next season promises to be one of the most exciting in the franchise's recent history. Keep following our channel for all the updates on the Lakers. Leave your comment below and share your opinion. Is Jaylen Brown the missing piece to lead the team to the title, or should the Lakers go another way? If you want me to continue or go deeper into a specific point, just let me know. Rocket basketball. As speculation continues, Lakers fans are eagerly awaiting what the front office's next big move will be. The potential arrival of Jaylen Brown or another impact player could redefine the team's ambitions for next season. But beyond the market moves, another factor that will be crucial to the Lakers' success is the development of young players. Austin Reaves, for example, had a solid season and showed great improvement, showing that he can be a key player on both offense and defense. If he continues to grow and assume a bigger role in the rotation, the Lakers may find an internal alternative to alleviate the need to seek a third star on the market. Another name that deserves attention is Rui Hachimura. He showed flashes of very efficient play in the playoffs, especially in series against the Memphis Grizzlies and Denver Nuggets. If he can maintain his consistency and further improve his long-range shooting, Hachimura could become a mainstay on the roster. The Lakers front office also needs to evaluate D'Angelo Russell's situation. After a solid return to the team, he has had his ups and downs in the playoffs, raising questions about his permanence. Should the Lakers opt to trade him, a more defensive and consistent point guard could be an interesting alternative to balance the roster. Additionally, Anthony Davis's season will be crucial to any chance of winning a title. When healthy, AD is one of the most dominant players in the league, especially on defense. However, his injury history is always a concern. Therefore, ensuring depth at the center position will be essential to preserve Davis and avoid physical strain throughout the regular season. With so many decisions to make, the Lakers front office faces one of the most important summers in a decade. What they do this offseason could define the future of the franchise not only for next season, but for years to come. If they can build a balanced roster with talent and depth, the Lakers could enter the next championship as one of the favorites to win the title. But if they make the wrong decisions, they could end up wasting LeBron James' final years and face another frustrating season. The big question now is, will the Lakers make a bold move and risk everything for a star like Jaylen Brown? Or will they take a more conservative approach, betting on youth development and one-time additions? The market is heating up and we will have answers soon. In the meantime, fans can only wait and hope that the board makes the right decisions. Keep following our channel for all the latest news about the Lakers. Leave your comment below. What should be the franchise's next big move? Do you think Jaylen Brown is the right choice, or is there another player that would make more sense? Stay tuned, because this offseason promises to be exciting. Rocket Basketball. If you want any more additions or tweaks, let me know. While the NBA is buzzing with rumors and speculation, the Lakers continue to analyze all possibilities before making a final decision. In addition to Jaylen Brown, other names have started to appear on the franchise's radar, including DeJounte Murray, Zach LaVine, and even possible negotiations involving Brandon Ingram. The big question for the Lakers is finding the balance between betting on a new star or bolstering the roster with players who better complement LeBron James and Anthony Davis. In recent years, the team has taken different approaches, from forming a big three with Russell Westbrook to assembling a more balanced roster, as was the case last season. Now, the board needs to decide which strategy will bring the best return. Another factor that could influence this decision is LeBron James' expectations. At 39, LeBron is still playing at a very high level, but his time in the NBA is coming to an end. There are rumors that he may want to play alongside his son, Bronny James, before retiring. If that happens, the Lakers may need to adapt their plans to keep LeBron motivated and committed to the team. Additionally, coach JJ Redick has a big challenge ahead of him. In his first coaching experience, he will need to earn the respect of the locker room and implement a system that maximizes the potential of the team. His knowledge of the game and modern mindset could be a game changer for the Lakers, but it will all depend on how he can translate that into practice on the court. Lakers fans know that the franchise is not afraid of big moves, and the offseason could still hold surprises. Depending on the negotiations, we could see a completely revamped team next season, or we could take a more conservative approach, keeping the core team and betting on internal development. With the free agent market just around the corner, the next few weeks will be crucial in determining the Lakers' future. What will be the big move from the front office? Can they bring in a star to complement LeBron and AD? Or will we see a more balanced and deep team? Regardless of the path chosen, one thing is certain: expectations are huge, and Lakers fans expect nothing less than a team capable of competing for the title. Stay tuned for more updates. And don't forget to leave your opinion in the comments. What should be the Lakers' next move? Should the franchise bet on Jaylen Brown, or is there a better name to reinforce the team? The season may be a long way off, but the behind-the-scenes action has already begun. Rocket Basketball. If you need any further additions or adjustments, just let me know. As the days pass and NBA free agency approaches, the Lakers management continues to hold intense talks to define the best path for the franchise. The possibilities are endless, but each decision must be made carefully to ensure the team remains competitive and in a position to compete for the title. Behind the scenes, rumors indicate that the Lakers are exploring different scenarios to strengthen the team. One of the most talked about options is the attempt to acquire an impact point guard to complement LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Names like Fred VanVleet, Malcolm Brogdon, and even Trae Young have been floated in some discussions, but any move at that level would require a significant trade. Additionally, the franchise continues to monitor the status of players who may become available on the market. If a team decides to rebuild its roster and part with its stars, the Lakers need to be ready to act. In the past, the front office has been aggressive when the opportunity arose to bring in Anthony Davis, and more recently, it reinforced the team with important pieces at the last trade deadline. Another factor that could influence negotiations is LeBron James' decision on his contract extension. If LeBron shows signs that he wants to end his career with the Lakers, the franchise could invest heavily to build a team capable of competing for another title in the coming years. Otherwise, the board could opt for a more flexible approach, thinking about the transition to the future. In addition to potential signings, the Lakers also need to decide the future of some players on the current roster. D'Angelo Russell has had solid moments, but his performance in the playoffs has raised doubts about his permanence. If the team decides to trade him, they could look for a more defensive and consistent point guard to balance the team.